Hi friends, I am Shazadul Islam Shawan. So today I am going to show how to synchronize SQLite database to MySQL. So let's start. This is our demo also. So now I press the synchronize button also. Click. Don't close app. We are synchronizing. So now we are also see here data is coming. Now see here data also coming. Okay, done. We have 7 item also. So now check our 7 item also here. So this is our demo. Now check our enter any data. So now demo at me.com female. So now press the set. Now see here data is coming. So now again press the synchronization button. So now look here, nothing data. So already our 7 item. So now press again. This data again synchronization, only one data, last input data also we are update here. So now please wait. So now okay. So now please browse. Now see only demo data also save, synchronize our MySQL database. So let's start. So now see, this is our database helper also. There have only one table, contact information table, also by version, and so this is our synchronization controller also. There have only internet connection check. First of all, we have to need check our internet connection also, this main.dart file. So if you have to need how to connect internet connection, please check connectivity and data connection checker. There have just copy this and also copy this. So I already configured it, so I will not want to again configure. So now see here, this is internet connection. First connectivity check, is connection have so connected or otherwise no internet. So now I want to first check this internet connection have or not. So this is our synchronization data. So this is our static method. So future is internet async. So then we have to need call this synchronization data. So await synchronization data dot. So we have to need this import first. Import dot is internet. So now what we are return from here? So we are also return here boolean is true or false. If internet this and return true, otherwise return false. So now we have to check is true or not. So then connection. So if connection that's it. So this is our internet connection already have or not. So now first I want to check is internet connection available or not. So now click. So I want to pass it from here is internet or initiate step. So now press check reload this our page. So now I want to press the reload button. So did initialize and internet connection available also. So now this is our also working. So now we have to need our another method. First of all, we have to need return data. So then future list our model, also contact info model. This is our model, this is our variable. So contact info model and face all info async. So now we are also return a list contact model. So now we have to need list also contact info model, contact list, then we have to need try. So now we have to need our map list string dynamic map list maps. Also now we have to need our connection. Also we are missing database connection. So final db client equal connection is also asynchronize await connection dot db. So this is our database connection. So now we have to need await db client dot query. Also we have to need table name. So now this is our database helper, also table name contact info table, and this is static. So now we have to need sqflite database helper, sqflite database helper, import this. So now contact info table, what we are doing also. So now for in maps item. So now this is list maps. If we are passing here final, so this is also removed. So now what we are doing here, so now we are also doing contact list dot add contact info model dot forum JSON item. So this is our contact list also. So we have return print if we have got error to string. So now what we are return from here, we are also return list contact info model. So now this is list, now we have to return contact list. So return contact list also. Okay, now we are want to check this also working or not. So now first of all we have to import this face all information. So the main dot. So this is our main dot. So future equals synchronize save to MySQL synchronize synchronize to MySQL. So this is good. So now we are call this synchronization data face all information. So now await synchronization data and also face all information. So then we are print, we are return user list also. So now we are print, this is, let's see here, list contact info model also. So now this user list dot length. So okay, now we are want to check this synchronized to MySQL. So now set here, this is icon refresh, so icon sharp, refresh sharp. So we are also pass here this length also show or not. So now this length we are want to check our length. So now press, our length is working 8. So this is synchronization. So now let's, this is also we are written 2 ways. So now we are also implement another way. So now just copy this and also rename all customer info and remove this from here and also remove this from here. So just pass the item also. So that's it. Now we are want to print this also, data coming or not. So now return this fields all info and also only list. So now we have checked our list. Now press, so list dynamic is not subtype. So this is, we are missing this, also remove this from here. So now reload this again and also refresh again. So now press again. Now see here our data list also coming. So now we are also synchronized from database. So go to our synchronize.dat and fields are set to MySQL asynchronize. Now we have to need our list also. So now we are passing here list, user list, and we are want to save this data. So now check our data list from list. So for contact list dot length. So now what we are doing, so now we have create map, also string dynamic and also data, and that's it. So now what we are doing now we are also need to import HTTP also. So HTTP also HTTP. So now go to our, so final response equal await HTTP dot post URL also, and we have to need pass here body. So body our data. So that's it. If response dot status code equal to 200, so just print saving data. That's it. Is print response dot status code. So now we have to need pass data from here. So now go to our MySQL database and now check our structure. So there are 7 fields also, and there are also 6 fields: ID, user ID, name, email, gender, created date. So and also extra here contact ID. So integer text, and this is our data. So first all of I remove from this data to contact info table, just remove it, and this is our empty table. So I have to need name also, contact ID, like this contact ID, and we have to need pass here contact list I, and also need contact list, not contact list, this also ID, this ID also. So copy paste, and now we have to need user ID also, user ID. So next name, email, gender, created app. So now same as name, email, gender, and also created app. So this is also ID, so need to convert to string, so otherwise we will need error also. So now this is our data also ready. So now we are try to save this data to our database. So now we have to need our PHP file also. This is our database connection, and this is our file. So there are nothing else. Also there have 6 field, 1 2 3 4 5 6 field: user ID, contact ID, name, email, gender, created at also this is. So now first all of what we are doing here. So first check our contact information, user ID, also contact ID. So if ID we are getting the data, so then we are doing here update information. So if already exist user ID and contact ID same, so we are also update. If not exists, so we are also inserted this data. So this is simple PHP form also. So now try to save this data also. So main, so await, so on synchronization table data dot save to MySQL, also this is the list. So this is also await to synchronize, and then we are also return print. So now we have to no need this print option also. So now what we are doing here, now we are, so don't close app, we are synchronizing, and also successfully set to MySQL. So now press the refresh button also. So we have to need another option also. Definitely check if internet connection or not, so otherwise we are getting problem. So now we have check from here. Now we are want to check also internet connection available or not. So just pass it as since. So that's it. And now we are also passing here this method also. That's it. So now try to save the or data also saving or not. So now press internet connection available, no host specific URL. So we are also missing URL from here. So now go to our synchronization table and also passing here your URL. So I am also copy this from my here. So this is, and also HTTP. So let's see our project also ready. So now try to save. Now all data also come. So this is also working. So now we are going to show another way. So this method also working. So if we return data this object from this object, so now how can we implement it? So now we are going to copy this and say copy this for another. So now paste it here and with object with. So now we have copy this, also copy this, and now we have to remove this form ID and also remove user ID, also remove name, email, gender, and also career rate. So this is fine. So now we have to need call this face all information because we have written this object. So now go to this also. So now let's see here, this is our list contact info and this is contact info also. So now try to again save. So now first of all remove this, okay, delete everything. Now press save. Synchronization, sorry, we are also missing this width also. So now okay, now reload this and so also reload again. Now check, okay, nothing. So everything is fine. So this is also now object with object. So press save. Now also working, saving data, good. Now coming data also. Successfully saved to MySQL. So this is the process. So thank you for watching this my video. Please subscribe my channel. So please try again, insert new data new at gmail.com and also mail. So now press save and now reload everything. 1 3 4 6, okay, demo. Last finally our new data has been come. So this is the method also. So please subscribe my channel. Assalamu alaikum.